guys, this is the Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of Little Busters. So, let's jump right back in. She hung her head dejectedly. As she was about to leave the classroom, she looked at me. She was waving her hand. I had no other choice but to wave back. She winked at me and disappeared from sight. Man, what a hopeless person. That's it for today. All rise? Just as soon as class came to an end, the classroom sprung back into life. Fun, fun, fun! Kamari-san, being on day duty, began cleaning the blackboard. La la la. La? Her hand stopped moving. It looked like she couldn't reach the top. She stood on tiptoes, but still couldn't reach. I should help her. I stepped forward. Hey! Ah! She tried to jump, but put too much strength into it, crashing into the blackboard. Furthermore, she blew the landing, banging her head on the teacher's desk. Whoa, are you okay? The whole classroom turned their attention to us. Oh, that hurts. Are you all right, Kamakita-san? A few worried classmates were voicing their concern. Yeah, it hurts, but I'm okay. It didn't really sound like she was okay at all. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. If you asked me, I would have helped. Sorry. I messed up again. So heartbreaking. She let out a big sigh. Huh, Rin. She approached the blackboard in silence and picked up an eraser. Holding it up, she made a jump and swiftly erased the remaining letters. Fin-chan, thank you. No problem. Let me know when you're in trouble. Wow, she's sounding so reliable. Yep, thank you. Kamari-san held both of Rin's hands. La la la. As expected, she fled once Kamari-san began jumping with excitement. She ran away. Well, I guess we shouldn't expect too much. Ku-chan would definitely dance around with me. So heartbreaking. Kun certainly seemed to be always getting twirled around. But I'm happy. Huh? She helped me. Yeah. I felt they had opened up to one another somewhat. I should do something this time to show my gratitude. You're right, that's a good idea. It was probably too much to hope for, but maybe the day would come when Rin would be twirling around with Kamari-san too. Or Kamari-san. Break time, which I'd been waiting for, was finally here. Thanks to all the practices we'd had recently, I was constantly worn out and felt very tired during class. My cell phone was vibrating. A text message. Who could it be during class? I was curious, but I'd get in trouble if I was caught. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Doesn't seem that way. So, I'm too curious. What's this about? Sender, Kudagaya Yuiko, no subject. I'm free now, so let's have some fun. She's free, she says. So what about it? I looked at her. She was leaning on her chin with only her right hand working the cell phone under the desk. I guess it would be impossible to see what she was doing where the teacher was standing. To begin with, I replied with, like what? Kudagaya-san glanced down below the desk without changing her posture and typed a reply. Just skip to the part where you run over to young man Masato, yelling, Ayo, and execute the 100 Pegasus strike on him. That is insane. Or rather, she must be really bored. I sent a reply with my thoughts. The answer came immediately. All right, I'll send you a wonderful picture then. I opened the picture attachment. It was something with green and white stripes. The image was small. I couldn't make out what it was supposed to be. What is this? Kamari-kun's striped panties. Gah! What is it, Noe? Nothing, I just choked. What the hell did she send me? Just kidding. That was too much for a joke. That was too much for a joke, I texted her back. They're my panties, so don't worry about it. Gah! What's wrong, Noe? Have you caught a cold? No. To tell the truth, I just used some paper and a marker. What a sorry excuse for a prank she came up with this time. Another image arrived. Ass. It was obviously an elbow. It's erotic like this. The picture showed a few lines drawn on a scrap of notebook paper attached to her elbow. The point is to show a little valley like this. She's really got too much free time. She didn't stop texting me until the end of class, 30 minutes later. It's finally break time. Let's go out. I met someone I knew at the foot of the stairs. It was SAIGUSA'S sitting on a desk. SAIGUSA'S, what are you doing? Ah, Riki-kun! Yoha! She faced me with her usual smile. There was this chair and desk which are a bit wobbly. I was thinking about replacing them with the ones from an empty classroom. In your classroom? Yep, a teacher told me it would be a good idea to exchange them. She hopped down from the desk and heaved it up in her arms. Yeah, let's give her a hand. Can I help? No, thanks, I'm fine. She lifted the desk and then glanced at the chair, still lying on the floor. I'm sorry, Riki-kun. Maybe I could use your help after all. No problem. I grabbed the chair. Shouldn't I take the desk instead? It's fine, it's fine. We went down the stairs, heading off to the empty classroom. Located at the very end of the first floor corridor, it contained piles of unused desks and chairs. There we go. Thanks, Riki-kun. Is that chair's leg messed up? It's a bit loose. Indeed, the bolt intended to fasten the leg to the chair was pretty loose. Which one should I take? It looked like it would be tough bringing down a desk or a chair from that pile. Somehow all of them look broken. Obviously, it was used for storing broken stuff to begin with. Isn't there a nice one? Doesn't look like it. And we even brought it all this way. What a waste of effort. What about trying another unused classroom? Oh, that's right. There's an unused classroom near yours too, Riki-kun. Let's do it. Which one should I take? They're all the same. But the person it's for wouldn't be happy with another unstable one, right? That's true, but... Huh? Uncertainty suddenly crossed my mind. How about this one? Say, SAIGUSA'S. What is it, Riki-kun? That broken desk, isn't it yours? No, it's someone else's. You were asked to do this? She first looked at me with a puzzled expression, but then as though finally understanding what I meant, nodded. That girl's busy, so I'm doing it for her. I'm a maintenance committee member after all. All right. You did mention something like that before. What's with that how unexpected tone of voice? That's not what I meant, but what? Well, Well, it is unexpected after all. Not only that, she seemed serious about it too. Wow, you're awful, Riki-kun, and I'm being so serious about my work here. I'm sorry, SAIGUSA'S. Forget it. Seems like I made her a little angry. She folded her arms and turned her back to me, toying with the longer of her pigtails. I'm sorry. I bowed in apology and peeked up at her to see her reaction. She puffed her cheeks a little. All right. You always... whoops. All right. You always help me out after all. I can overlook the small stuff. Hey! She uncrossed her arms, placing one behind her, and leaned back slightly. The plastic berets danced around. What a relief. Don't worry, I wasn't really that angry. Heave-ho! She set a chair on top of the desk and lifted them both in her arms. It's important for humans to have an element of surprise, she smiled. Yeah. Rational reasoning, isn't it? Or rational reasoning isn't. I think it's pretty important. After she got mad again, I kept the thought to myself, or afraid she'd get mad again, sorry. Oh, this late already? Class is about to start. Catch you later, Riki-kun. That's right, I have to go back too. We left the empty room. I wonder if I'll make it in time. Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? If you did, you'd be late yourself, so it's fine. See ya! Yeah, be careful. I saw her off. I wonder if be careful was a stupid thing to say in that situation. Murmuring to myself, I went back to my classroom. After lunch. Newspaper sword! SAIGUSA-san dashed in, wielding a newspaper rolled up into a tube. What's that? It looks really cool. Ah, it does, doesn't it? I didn't really understand Cood's tastes. We don't have to do this one. So instead, I'm gonna wander. Bye! Right. It was no time to be fooling around. Alright, let's wander. Okay, seeking a strong opponent because we're still in 6th place. Oh, hi Kumari. Let's do this. Uh-huh. There we go. Soy flower throwing witch. Oh god. Okay. Sesame shoes. Cast puzzle. And a white jacket. Yeah, I'm definitely beating her. Now. Chopsticks? She got a plush penguin. Okay. This is fine. Oof. Okay, well, things seem to be going alright, I think. Oh no! Okay, cool. We're doing much better. And we won. What should I pick? I'll choose 2 words randomly and put them together. I wanted something more cute. Kumari received the title Otherworldly Conductor. No matter how weak someone is, they could turn into a tough opponent once they get their hands on a weapon. Don't let your guard down. Kyosuke left me with these words. Okay, let's see. Between Masato and Kengo. Probably Kengo. No, Masato. Guess I'll head back to class. After homeroom, school was over. You're heading to the club like always? He asked Kengo, who stood up without even turning in his direction. Of course. You have time for some girl, but none for us. What are you talking about? Weren't you drinking tea with some girl on a bench behind the school cafeteria? Everyone in the classroom was busy getting ready to go home, but after Masato spoke, it suddenly became quiet. I wanted to lift up the bench from behind and let you into free fall, but since there were two of you, I couldn't. Don't do that even when I'm alone. I wanted to see your happy face go, whoa, awesome! That's dangerous, you know. Masato was dense, so he didn't even notice, but it had become a real scoop already. The whole classroom was buzzing with whispers. They were speculating who the girl might be. Of all of us, Kengo was the most popular with the opposite sex. But perhaps being unaware of it himself, he tended to keep his distance from girls. I had actually never heard about him being alone with any girl other than Rin. Behind the school cafeteria was a table and a bench prepared for those waiting to eat outside or wanting to eat outside. But it had got rusty after constant exposure to rain, so nobody took much interest in it. To be alone with a girl in such a place, it must have been a date. Wouldn't you be fine even falling from the rooftop? You should taste the thrill of free fall. Don't be unreasonable. I could sense everyone's growing impatience in my skin. Why isn't Masato talking about the girl and who she was? They're totally going out, we heard the girls grumble in vexation. Huh? Was that your girlfriend? No. It's not what you guys seem to be thinking. She's Koshiki from the archery club. The instant everyone heard the name, the classroom fell into silence. Everyone knew the name, and furthermore, everyone was aware of her situation, so nobody attempted to pry further. Nor did Kengo say anything more. Without saying a word, he picked up his bag and left the classroom. Not long after that, Rin dashed over. Was she his girlfriend? No. I answered in sheer amazement, but then I remembered how small her circle of friends was. Koshiki Miyuki from the archery club, often described as a beautiful prodigy. The image of her was clearly etched into my mind. A beautiful face, and covering part of it a symbol of tragedy. Have you seen a girl who always wears an eye patch? She shook her head and the bell in her hair chimed twice. She's lost vision in one of her eyes. She wasn't injured or anything, but she doesn't remove it, even now. She listened to me silently. She's the daughter to a family well known for its skill in archery, so there were high expectations for her, but tragically an unfortunate illness. In a similar position related to martial arts and high expectations, Kengo is the closest to her. That's why I think they've got a lot of things to talk about. She finally understood. He's not very sociable, but he's a good person. He's reliable, too. Yes, but I'm starting to feel embarrassed about what we're up to now. Kengo is walking his own path, becoming strong for a girl like her. But what we're doing now, for whose sake is it? She pondered deeply. It's fun for now, she answered easily. I couldn't help but smile. She's right about that. Then help us find some members. Bye-bye. Hey! Whoa, she really ran away on us. In the end, we're the only ones left. What are we going to do about the member search? Let's see. I'll go ask around the muscle clique. Ah, I see. Here it comes. An incomprehensible muscle request. Our team is becoming a feeble one with nothing but girls in it. What clique are you going to check? Well, just my usual acquaintances. A shadow of dissatisfaction crossed his face, but cleared almost immediately. Well, fine. If you manage to find anyone even slightly promising, bring them along. I'll do my best. Okay, dismissed. Best of luck to you. For some reason, he lay down in the empty space in the back of the classroom, and after that, he started slowly crawling towards the corridor. What's with that? Muscle click. Anyways, I'm hoping he won't do something that'll make him stand out. I really didn't want to know the details, so I just went on ahead of him and walked out of the classroom. I was used to this by now anyway. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!